Oh, there you are, YouTube.
I'm going to show you some of the process of that famous egg bagel I keep making. There may be a little difference from here to there when it comes to the ingredients that I include. Like, I don't think I'm going to put any hummus on it today, but for the most part, just like all those other onion bagels, or excuse me, egg sandwiches that I've been making, which I hear is a big thing in the movie Birds of Prey. I haven't seen it yet, but I hear egg sandwiches make quite the appearance. Here we go. I learned from Anthony Bourdain that you're supposed to crack an egg on a flat surface rather than on the edge of something, so that the shells don't go into the egg. I don't know how accurate that is or if it really makes that big of a deal, but yeah, a flat surface. And with this little, as seen on TV, stone cooker thing, it's only ever said to use, oh, that one almost broke on the table. Only use one egg at a time, so I'm trying something new there by using two. So we'll see how that works out. Next step, add, sorry for the dirty sink, just the tiniest bit of water. And then put this on, and then what we'll do eventually is put it in the microwave for 20 seconds. Since I have two in there, I might put it in for, let's say, 27 seconds. Start. And then when that's done, we let it sit for about 30 seconds before we type in 27 seconds again. Let's get our bagels going. Toast that up. Out of the toaster and piping hot. I like a lot of cream cheese. Not sure how that is in terms of health. Einstein bagels, what I like about them is they load you up with cream cheese. If you've ever had their products, this might even be less than what they put on. You know, I said I was going to do cream cheese on both sides, but I've changed my mind. I will put hummus right here. Just your standard plain hummus. No special flavors happening here. This is what makes it really good. Everything bagel spice. Hopefully that's not too much. How could it be? Slice of turkey. Maybe two. Just kind of depends on what I grab. Let's go cheese side. There we go. So since I had two eggs in the stone cooker, I didn't show it, but I added, I cooked it for another 12 seconds and then let it set. And now I'm going to put it in for 25 more seconds. Sorry for the dirty microwave.
Take a break.
Hopefully this worked. I think the inside, or the center there, needs cooked a little bit more. So maybe, I don't know, 15 more seconds? I heard it pop in the last second, so I'm a little worried. But that's not bad. Yeah, I think it's cooked all the way through. The center there, ooh, maybe not. I don't know. I can't tell if that's the water from the poachedness of the eggs. You know what? I'm going to let it just kind of sit in here and cook in the hot stone surface. I let it sit for a couple minutes and then put it in for 7 more seconds. And I think that looks good to me. Yeah. All that liquid is the water from it being poached. I hope. So I flipped the egg, took out, or drained some of the water. I'm going to put it on top of the turkey here. Oh, broke it. Blast. Poached egg. I don't think I'll ever do 2 again. That created too much of a hassle. I've been working on this much longer than I would had I just done it the normal way. And there it is. So I'm not sure if you can see because the color's too similar, but yesterday, remember I had 1 pickle, today I have 2. There's one here and one here. Again, very similar color to the plate, so you probably can't see it. If you can see it, why don't you let me know down in the comments. And this will be my brunch. And I'll eat it, then work. Maybe I'll work and eat at the same time. No. I'm gonna take a break. Gonna eat and then get back to work. Not really how you're supposed to play with it. Are you stuck? We started a new puzzle today. It does not fit the season, the weather outside, because it's a fall image, as you can see with pumpkins. And it's called Old Bucks County, which is where Signs takes place. A very great film by M Night Shyamalan. Speaking of Signs, I think it's an overhated movie. I know a lot of people like it, but I think it still gets a lot of hate. And I don't hear too many, actually I don't hear any, maybe, okay. When it comes to arguments as to why it's bad, I don't think anybody has a strong argument to say why the film as a whole is bad. I hear complaints as to the ending when we see the alien, and people say we see that alien a little too much. I can agree, but sometimes when I watch it, I think it's okay. So that one, I go back and forth on. On the times I watch it, when I do think we do see the alien a little too much, a little too clearly, I don't hate the entire movie. It's just like, ooh, maybe we saw the alien a little bit too much. But again, that's not every time. Sometimes I watch it, I'm like, no, that was the perfect amount. But I get what people are saying with that as a single complaint with one scene. Maybe all of the shots should have been through glasses of water. All of the shots of the alien should have been in reflection, or just, the torso area, or the arm, or the wrist, maybe not close-ups on the face, because those bits do sort of date themselves when it comes to the CGI. So I get those arguments with that scene, but not against the whole movie. The argument I hear as to why the whole movie falls apart and is bad is because why would the aliens go to a planet comprised of so much water if that's their only weakness? Well, we went to the moon. There's no oxygen. We can't breathe there. So I think that argument falls flat right away. I love Signs. I love M Night Shyamalan. Sure, he's made plenty of duds. Airbender. I don't like The Happening. I do have friends who really do like it. Lady in the Water, I love, so I'm not calling that one a blunder, so don't say I forgot it, because I think that one is great. Glass, that's one that I like, but I don't like the ending. I think the ending fell flat, really flat. I love Split. I love every, everything except for, oh no. So I don't like The Happening. Here are the movies I don't like. I don't like The Happening. I don't like Airbender. And then that one with Will Smith. I don't even remember what it was called. Will Smith, Jaden Smith, Cypher Rage. I remember his name because it was so lame. What? After Earth? Is that it? After Earth? And it's funny that we do that puzzle today, that M Night Shyamalan puzzle today, because in the news it was announced that he is assembling his ensemble for his next film. So that's pretty serendipitous right there. And anything I hear that he is making, I get really excited about. I think he's a visionary. Some people don't like his stuff, and like I said, I think he has quite a few flops. Not quite a few, I think just 3. But I am always excited for his work. I think he is an original. I think he has great ideas. They just don't always work, but I'm very glad he still gets funding to make these movies. And I think it's good that his budgets have gotten smaller, because that's sort of, how he started out. And then the budgets started getting big and the movies were not as good. But these smaller budgets, like The Visit. The Visit is a great movie of his, and it's probably one of his lower budget films. Anyway, M. Night Shyamalan, I think you're great. You are a great director, and I'm excited to see what you do next. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.